Hey guys, so today I'm going to be sharing the number one mistake that I see so many small business owners and new entrepreneurs making when they're setting their goals. They have their goals, they have their milestones, they've set everything out, but they're just not doing this one thing that is really key to being able to reach those goals. I'm going to be sharing with you the exact system, and then through this system, I'll be showing you how to overcome that mistake. So I'm just going to share my screen here, and so here we have the template. If you want this template, just comment in the, put a comment like, hey, send me the template, or send me a message on Messenger and I'll send this to you. But this is what I use and what I give to my clients to use to set their monthly goals. This will set everything from your daily to your monthly goal. And this is directly tied to then your quarterly, your yearly, and your 3-year goal. So again, you start at the end, the 3-year goal, you work your way back, and this is like the present month. So we're going to be going through this together. So it's for John Smith. And so this is the blueprint to accomplish your main priorities each month. So you do this monthly. After completing it, print it out. So what I do is I print this out. I've got my own, over here. And so I put my goals in there and then print it out so you've got it with you. You can see it every day. You can look at it. You can see how your progress is. You can see if you're staying accountable, if you're staying on track. So it's important to have your goals in a place where you can see it and look at it every day. So first things first, you want to set your big goal for this month. So let's say John Smith here, he wants to have, say 10K in sales. So he wants to hit 10K in sales this month. He wants to book that with clients. And his second goal is to implement a training system. So let's say he wants to implement a training system. For, I don't know, let's say John, he has a cleaning company and he wants, he's going to hire a cleaner. So he's going to hire a cleaner soon and he wants to set up a training system for them so that when he hires them, he can then give them something to get trained. He doesn't have to go through the training every time and teach them everything. So these are the big goals for the month. This is your primary and your secondary. I like to keep it to 2. Some people just do 1. You could do 3 if you like. Too many goals though, it gets fuzzy. So keep it at 1 to 2. It works best. So now that you've got your goals, now you want to see what your milestones, your milestones, your actions, and the time needed. So how much time are you going to need for these? What are the milestones to get there? So milestone 1, let's say his goal is 10K in sales, and so he wants to, let's say, what would be a good milestone for him? Have, let's say, five sales calls per week. So in order to reach that 10K, he knows from his analytics, through his metrics that he's been doing for the past, 6 months or 3 months, that generally he's going to need about 5 sales calls per week in order to hit the 10K sales mark. This could probably even be higher. I don't know what he's selling, but let's say 5 sales calls per week, and completion date, well, it'd be weekly. So every week he's got to be doing that. And then for the second one, maybe the second milestone for the, so goal number 2 here would be first milestone is to brainstorm and collect information. So he's got to brainstorm how he wants to put his training together and what information is going to be there. Milestone 2 is, say, make the training videos and worksheets, or let's say, worksheets. So that's what John Smith's going to be doing. So now we've got our big goals for the month. We've got our milestones set out. Now this is the big key takeaway here. This is the one where a lot of people don't break it down this far, and it's so necessary. Is you got to do it per day. So what are you doing every single day to get you to your goals for the month? What are you doing every single day to get your monthly goal, so you can get your quarterly goal, so you can get your 1 year goal, so you can get your 3 year goal. So it all breaks down to what are you doing every single day. That's where habits are made. That's where success is found. So goal number 1, daily action. So 5 sales calls. So how many people does he need to reach out to? So how is he going to get those 5 sales calls? Maybe he needs to daily action prospect with maybe 10 leads per day. And the time commitment for that 10 leads, let's say you can, do 10 leads in 30 minutes. And then maybe he wants to do 2 follow-ups per day with, past leads or maybe past clients. And that's going to take another 30 minutes. So he knows every day he's got to be putting in 1 hour of prospecting and following up in order to book 5 sales calls so that he can reach his 10K sales. And when you have metrics in place, you know pretty specifically how many people you got to contact, how many follow-ups, the whole process. So that's how he knows how he can reach his goals. And by setting this, he knows how much effort it's going to take by doing his metrics. So goal number 2, daily action. So this one, it may not make sense to do it every single day, but there's going to be, let's say, 1 day per week that he wants to chunk out, maybe, so 1 day per week, and it's going to be 3 hours. So send 3 hours aside, and in order to do that, you would then, so this is the big thing, this is the mistake where a lot of people get trumped up, is they've got this all set out, but they haven't actually put in their calendar. So that's the big mistake, is you need to put your goals inside your calendar, and you need to be blocking the time. So this 30 minutes per day, when are you doing that? Are you doing it first thing in the morning? Are you doing it at, just after lunch? Are you doing it at 5 p.m. or 6 p.m.? Block out a time every day, put in your schedule. At this time of the day, every single day, I'm doing this. Have a time, have a place, make it a habit. And then for things that are maybe like a longer term project, like implementing a training system, then here you'd want to have completion dates. So brainstorming, let's say this is June. So by June, let's say, I don't know, June 9th. June 9th, I'm going to have this done. So that means on June 5th, I need to block out 3 hours in order to do this, to get it done, so that I know I'll hit my target here. And if I don't get it done those 3 hours, I still have 2 more days to kind of catch up. Maybe I need an extra hour to put into it to finish brainstorming and collecting information. And then this one, completion date, let's say it's June 18th. So we plan to have the training videos and worksheets done June 18th. And then we could have the milestone 3, could be June 26th. Complete everything. So that's putting everything together, having a full training system. So by doing this and then putting these dates, completion dates, as well as time chunks in your calendar to get your goals done. So I hope that made sense. It's a pretty quick run through, but essentially you do this at the beginning of the month or the end of the month, whatever works best for you. And you can essentially map out your goals for the month. And this makes sure that you're making progress in a way, you're making habits, daily habits, you're putting it in your schedule, and you're on track. Everything's organized. You know that you're going to get bombarded with calls, projects, things going on, stuff, personal stuff comes up, all of that happens. But if you set this up and you know what you're doing for the month, you are not going to get distracted. You're looking at it every single day. You're seeing it. And what I like to do is I'll put check marks. So every day I get it done, I put a check mark to see like, okay, am I staying consistent with this? Is this making sense? Do I need to change my strategy or, up my my deadlines, or maybe push my deadline back a little bit if it has to happen. But if you're consistent, you'll get it done. Again, if you want this blueprint, just drop a comment, send me a message, and I'll send that blueprint to you. So thanks for watching. Really appreciate everybody here tuning into these trainings. If there's anything specific you want as far as training or some help in your business, by all means, reach out to me. But thank you for being part of the group. Take care. Have an awesome day. Hold up. Your network is equal to your net worth. Check out the video description below to join our Facebook community of game changers. Also, get your free copy of How to Double Your Reading Speed in 7 minutes. All it takes is 7 minutes to save yourself time, learn better, and crush your goals quicker. So check out the video description below now.